Hello, hello. Welcome to today's messages. Let's tune in. Oh, yeah. I was going to try something different today. How about that? Huh? Is it on? Yeah. Just thinking it's maybe less bumpy and noisy from the shuffling. Maybe? We'll see. We'll see. Because I can't see it there. Okay. Anyways, let's get into it. Yes. What are we gonna start with? I really liked starting with one of these where are we at cards here. Love cards, right? We're being the love, we're feeling the love, so let's start with love. Virtue and transformation. Okay, seems to be on point here for us. Okay, transformation. You use the power of love to move through illusions and shift into awareness. Beautiful. Yes, we were just talking about love, right? And virtue. You acknowledge your loving spiritual attributes that encourages others to grow. Ooh, beautiful. Okay. Powerful stuff to start with, I'd say. I also want to have one of these. Transformation and virtue. Move through illusions and shift into awareness. This is the thing, right? When you are pausing to reflect, pausing to respond versus reacting. That's the power of love. Okay? Okay? Yes. Okay, let's see which one of these guys are going to come out. All the way out. They're like a thicker card. Okay. Here's one. Emotions are running. Emotions. Emotions transform energy. Energy creates movement. Movement is change. And change is the essence of my life. The more I choose to change, the more empowered I feel. I am energy in motion. Whoa. Whoa, 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 with transformation here. You got me feeling emotion deeper than I ever knew. Whoa, whoa, you got me feeling emotion. I don't know. Who sings that? Okay, we got a flipper and it's forgiveness. Okay. Forgiving self for not knowing better. Forgiving self for taking as long as you need to take, regardless of the timeline you thought was the case. Forgiveness, right? It's not about forgiving others of their shoddy behavior and treatment. It's about recognizing that all things led to now. And right, except I play with my glasses a lot. Okay, we'll see. We'll cross those bridges. It's an awareness that all things contributed to you now, right? This shift, the past was meant to help define and refine you. So you're not, it's a internal forgiveness, forgiving the version of self that allowed that treatment, that behavior, forgiveness of the circumstance through the recognition, through the love, right? We're transforming with love. So we're transforming the past into stepping stones that show a clear pathway to self. I'm getting the yellow brick road and the emerald city, right? It's like the journey back to the heart. Emerald green heart chakra, right? And the journey. And also the final test is facing the fear, right? When they finally reach the emerald castle, they are greeted by an illusion. And Toto, the dog representing loyalty to self, was the one who saw through the illusion with its subtler senses, right? The dog is feeling out and is like, I'm seeing a big scary projection on the wall, right? But I'm feeling little old man behind a curtain vibes, right? And it's kind of like a representation of the final ceiling that you have to bust through. You have to face the fears. So something about that. And the yellow brick road representing all the gold that you mine from your past that helps you to move forward. Okay. So there's that. Let's get a room. Yeah. Called it. Wounjo. Okay. Yes. I was putting on my dress today and I had it on the other side, on the butterfly side. But I was like, no, Wounjo, it's a Wounjo day. And I said it like 3 times or whatever. And then turned it around, okay? So trust what you know, okay? Trust what you feel. And forgive yourself for all those times you didn't trust what you felt, right? ooh, I had a feeling that was going to go that way, but I still went that way, right? And trust that that was also part of the process. We got to turn left a few times before we start heading in the right direction. I guess we got to turn left 3 times before we're heading in the right direction. It depends on which way you're going. Okay, so we are being moved by joy, okay, because the Wunjo flying hummingbird is right up in front of the emotions, okay? So, and how it moves you. What did it say again? Emotions transform energy. Energy creates movement. Movement is change. And change is the essence of my life. The more I choose to change, the more empowered I feel. I am energy in motion and joyful and gorgeous, right? With the Wunjo here. Guess we'll get the little bookie book. Wunjo. Cute Wunjo. And I did notice another one that flipped was, or I caught a glimpse of Isa, the stillness. So balance, right? The stillness and the motion, the connected stillness moments to choose when choosing a direction and then joyfully moving that way, right? Taking the action. Okay. Joy, pleasure, belonging, kindreds, and prosperity. The hummingbird is joyful as he dances in between the flowers. His happy energy and satisfaction and harmony with life bring his wishes into being. He dances his dance, surrounded by the jewel-like flashes of his friends and families. Sorry, excuse me. Wunjo with its ecstatic energy is a most welcome rune in a reading. It has a certain bittersweetness as the final rune of the first et, bringing the whisper of change. It's the word of the day. Is it? Could be. Okay. Like the first rays of sunset after a perfect day. When this delightful rune pops up, you can expect joy, fellowship, and harmony. A symbol of well-being, it brings love, prosperity, and fulfillment. Beautiful. We'll take it. Thank you. We'll take it. Thank you. Okay. Okay. Is it almost time to retire these cards? I think about it. I think about it sometimes. Okay, so we're using the power of love to move through the illusions and shift into awareness. And this is it, right? This is seeing through the illusion. This is seeing the pretty package seeing beyond the pretty package. Okay, I'm moving on to these guys. Okay. There's one. There's one. Who else those two, and those. That's it. One more. Let's see. We'll get all those ones up here. One flipped. And it's celebrate your wins. Come on. Be joyful of your celebrations. Okay. Enjoy your celebration. Okay. And I also, this one. Okay. Wild one cards. Speaking of forgiveness. Well, when I was looking at it, it made me think of, I think forgiveness is in here. But it made me think of this deck. Okay. Who wants to come out? Who's gonna come out? The wild card. Beautiful. Beautiful. We consult the wild one deck and we get the wild card. Okay, wild card. You are the wild card of your life. You are the one who will make it be what it is. You turn it around wherever it goes up, whether it goes up or down. Think about what that means. You decide. You decide. Beautiful. This is it, right? Taking responsibility, taking ownership, taking charge, being the emperor of your own empire. You are your empire, your vessel, your world, your environment, your people, your places, your things, your choices, your non-choices. All these things are the reins in which you steer your ship. Now you're a captain of your ship, okay? Okay, let's see. I feel like we're gonna leave those cards, okay? Who else wants to come out today? Should we get a mushroom card? Yes. Seems like a mushroom day today. They're so delicious. I think I'm gonna go get some mushrooms from my mushroom guy today. If you're lucky to have a local mushroom grower, whoa! Gold! It's gold! Okay. Let's get a mushroom card. It's a turkey tail. A number 4 block. Turkey tails are so beautiful. Okay, turkey tail. What you talking about? Blocking. What you blocking about? Okay. Where is there a blockage or stagnation in your life? It is time to focus on building your energy and defenses so you can shift this stuck energy. Yes. It is important to help energy move and flow, especially as you are transitioning, right? We want energy in motion. So this requires this shifting, cleansing, clearing, movement, right? So your house, your home space, it is important to move the energy around, rearranging, cleansing, clearing, all that stuff, getting rid of stuff that no longer serves. This helps to draw in and release the energies, right? Okay. Let's see. Ask yourself, what has triggered something in my life to grow out of control or dangerously? Is something you have left unchecked grown to a point that is no longer serving you? Or is there someone or something in your life that is no longer for your highest good? It is time to look around and inside of you to find what stands in the way of your flow, and remove it. By making this stand and strengthening your energy, you allow the life force that moves you to flow naturally, bringing balance and harmony back to your life. Okay, this is making me think of this wild card and how you are the ambassador, the emperor of your own world, right? You're the one who can feel out your environment and tell if it is getting stagnant and stale and needs to be refreshed, right? Or you can recognize and let it go, right? You can smell that the garbage is getting stinky and you can choose to leave it for another 3 days. And every time you smell it, you're like, yep, that garbage needs to go out, right? But still not actually taking it out. So this is part of the taking responsibility, taking ownership, taking action. And this is kind of what you're doing on an energetic level, is you are feeling when something is stanky and taking it to the trash. Okay. And let's get a crystal card. Yes, you get to choose. And then, of course, the forgiveness, right? When you finally do take the trash out, when you finally deal with the thing that you've been avoiding dealing with, and it probably takes less time than you actually thought it was going to take, or takes less time than you avoided doing it. I don't know where we're going. I went too far, and we've got to 44. So that's 4 4s. Boom, bada bing. Okay, and look at the butterfly. Butterfly on your back. Okay, 44. Okay, 44. Guardian angel. Beautiful. Support, love, and assistance. Your guardian angel is always at your side, offering unconditional love, support, and guidance. Know that you are never alone, and no past thought or action will separate you from your guardian angel's divine love. This is part of the forgiveness, right? Your spirit team recognizes how hard it is in the earth realm, and that all things serve your greatest and highest good. So the things that you may feel guilt or regret or whatever about, it is only you that is holding that. This is part of your forgiveness of self. Forgive yourself of those things. You didn't know any better, right? Because your angels aren't holding it to you. You are. So let those go. Recognize this is back to the stepping stones. Everything was a necessary part, right? We can actually be blocked by The wizard, right? The fear. The fear can be a block. And that's why at that stage in the game, it's important not to trust your eyes, right? Don't trust the package that is being delivered, whether it's pretty, shiny, sparkly, or it's ominous, creepy, and, smoke show. Because in reality, something about the wizard. Okay. Okay, you are guided to call upon the strength of your guardian angel. You may choose to write a letter, visualize an interaction, or simply verbalize a clear request. Know that your guardian angel provides support in profound and unexpected ways. Be aware of any coincidences, invitations, or opportunities, and know your guardian angel is at work. Open your heart to the loving embrace and unconditional love of your guardian angel as you move forward through life's great adventure. Okay, and I feel like this is your connection. This is where the stillness of Isa that flashed at the beginning is a necessary part of your motion, right? Of your movement forward, your transformation, and your joy. Beautiful. I'm also called to read the 44 on the number book. Where is it? Where the number book at? Where the number book at? Right where I put it. Okay, 44s. What is the meaning of 44? Is a sign that your angels are with you. 444. Guiding you step by step, and your prayers have been heard. You are not alone. Beautiful confirmations. Remember that the universe sees all you have done and all you have gone through and attracts that positive energy back to you. Your commitment and determination towards physical and spiritual health and wellness will be rewarded. 444 recognizes that you have surrendered to receiving assistance. You may even recognize the work of the angels through serendipitous and unexplainable moments. Yes. If you are seeing them, acknowledge them with gratitude, right? Get into the habit of acknowledging things with gratitude. This is a surefire way to encourage more things to be grateful for, right? What is the message I need to hear from the angels when I see 444? Your angels are with you. Trust that the signs you are seeing are messages from them to you. Be open to your intuition and listen to its guidance, especially regarding spiritual connection and messages. Most importantly, pay attention to your body. It is the home of your spirit and must be treated with loving kindness. Does your body need more nutrition, a walk, or other movement? Now is the time to listen to your body's messages. It's talking to you. Beautiful. Okay, and in relationships, it's a positive sign. 444 is a positive sign for relationships. It stands for stability and good vibes. In love, it means solid loyalty and true commitment. It tells you that a rewarding and honest love is on its way. If you are single, 444 suggests that a new love could be close by. It is telling you to stay open to love and be ready for it when it comes. Love is out there, and you just need to be ready to welcome it by being the love, right? For those already in relationships, 444 is a nudge to trust in your partnership. Relationships have their ups and downs. Sometimes you might doubt how you feel or worry about where things are going, but seeing 444, This is a sign to let go of those worries and believe in your relationship. It's about having faith in the path you're both on. Beautiful. Okay, blue is associated with the number 4 and Archangel Michael. It's considered protective energy and good luck. Okay, so we've got 444 here. So the overlying message is you are 100% supported by the universe. Okay, so this is why you're the wild card that you play, right? With your virtues, loving spiritual attributes that encourage others to grow, your continuous commitment and loyalty to self, evolution, expansion, joy. Okay? Beautiful, beautiful. Okay. Let's get love messages, charms, and then we'll look at everything together, okay? And an animal oracle? Okay. And an animal oracle. Beautiful. Just have one flip. Thank you. Fire ant. Okay. There's something beneath the surface here. Fire ant energy. It's fire. Fire is fire. Okay, fire ant. Aggression, rigid thinking, and following orders. Fire ant energy flares up without us noticing. It's the force that attracts us to people and situations that feed our imbalances rather than those that counter them. Okay, this could be part of this block that the turkey tail was talking about. People, places, and things that are hindering our progression. Okay, could also be mindsets, limiting beliefs, right? All of the things. Gossiping and blaming are a few indicators that misaligned fire ant energy is at play. You may also find yourself stewing on a person or situation, only making things worse. How can you break free from the drama and cool down? Fire ants are surprisingly sensitive. Don't pretend the heat isn't getting to you. When in balance, thoughtful and disciplined. When out of balance, argues, excess heat, and gossips, and to bring into balance, solo time and walks at night, okay? There's the stillness and the recognition of the rigid thinking, the old ways of justification, even sometimes, right? You don't need to demonize another to justify what you need to do for yourself, right? And recognition of when we've done that, when we do that, and forgiveness, right? Forgiveness of ourselves, because what it is, it's a reflection that we're being blinded by. Something like that. Okay, let's look. Okay. Let's see. We got take bold action when it's joyful, right after you connect, center, and figure out which way you're going. Then move in that direction. Gifts from the divine. Excellent. We love those. Do your own research. Always get out and explore. Yes. This is part of the energy in motion, right? And protect your energy. This is part of your work, is to protect your energy, but you do so by maintaining the high vibe, by celebrating and being in joy, right? You create an impenetrable field of love that transforms. Okay. Yes. Okay, what do we got here? Like we got angel wings, we got the solid heart, we've got luck. Okay, this is your divine spirit team showing you that they are around by all the gorgeous, fortuitous things that happen to you, for you, making your heart solid. Okay, we got wishes, we got soul tribe, we've got magic, and we've got rest and self-care. Surrender. Beautiful. Surrender to all the things that are happening in your favor. Trust that they are. Look at this, right? Yes. Luck be a lady tonight. You may be lucky in love. Get on there. Okay. And we got the twin flame butterfly. Okay, this is giving me the balance. This is the new you, the death of the old version of you who is imbalanced, and the birth of the new version of you, which is gorgeously balanced in your masculine and your feminine energy. No longer are you overdoing for the sake of doing. Now you are resting and pulling that energy back in, recalibrating, regenerating. And then when you are clear on the next step, on the direction to go, then you take the bold action and you get there, right? Look at this. Yay! Joyful. Okay. In the sky and in the water. Yes. We got the chariot. Okay. Things moving gorgeously. There's your balance. There's your balance between your healing and your intuition, moving your heart carriage, empowered with the sun, right? And being pulled by your light and your shadow integration, by your masculine, your feminine, by your being and your doing, and your gorgeousness. Okay. We've got intuition, you being able to see things other people can't. This could even be what you consider your gifts as gifts from the divine. They're all gifts. They're all gifts from the divine. Okay. We've got your temperance. This is your process and how it magnetizes beautiful things, helps you to create a strong sword. You, the sword, one able to serve and protect, but also cut away. We got more luck here and freedom. Yes, look at this. This is beautiful because it's right below the birds flying. So this freedom, you are free to get out and explore. So go do that. Go do that. And divine timing. Trust divine timing. All things working in your favor for your greatest and highest good. You've got your divine spirit team all around you as you process and release, and all your blocks move, your energy, release all those low frequency behaviors, people, places, and things. Okay, look, we've got some beautiful love, okay, happening over here. And what's gorgeous is the dragon is underneath your wild card. This is your magic power, your dragon abilities to transmute dense energies and turn it into fuel for love. Gorgeous. Yes. Yes. Okay. Yes. But those are the messages for today. So keep choosing the love. Move through the illusions. Shift into awareness. Forgive. Be gorgeous. You got this. Love and appreciate you. See you next time. Bye for now.